Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Work Shoot Show. I'm your host, Mr. Lindbergh, joined by your other host, Mr. Peter McGinn. Pete, we got a lot to discuss today, buddy. A big pay-per-view on the horizon in the world of the WWE. We got Clash at the Castle. How you doing, sir?
Yeah, doing really well. This was when they first did Clash at the Castle. It was one of those pay-per-views where it was the first time doing it, and I was kind of like skeptical of I thought this would be like a mid-major pay-per-view, and it ended up being, I think, like my third favorite pay-per-view of that year.
Yeah, you had
So
it high.
yeah, I loved the first Clash at the Castle. So I'm really looking forward to this one. I think there's gonna be some. I love when WWE does like the 5, 6 match pay-per-views because it's
Mm.
gonna give people time,
Well,
and
that's
that's what
that's
I'm
the
looking
new
forward
era,
to.
man. We're in it. Like it is stuck in the Triple H era, and he doesn't. He has his faults because we could do a whole episode about people he's failed, like Ricochet. But I
Bye.
digress. Ricochet couldn't talk himself out of a paper bag, so I get why Triple H had him to go. But yeah, man, the 5, 6 carders, I'm into it. I'm into it all the way. But I brought it up. How do you feel? Rumor is Ricochet's going to AEW. To me, I feel like he's going to get his match with Ospreay, get his match with Phoenix. If Kenny's back, that, and then go to the back of the line, bud. You're not like you can't talk, especially not for AEW. Like they are not gonna. Are they gonna make him a champion? Maybe like international.
No, I think I said this. I'm not sure if I said it in which Discord I said it in. I would love if he went back to New Japan and ran
See,
juniors.
see when you, it's This is why we host the show together because that's what I thought. I was waiting to talk to you with you about it. I was like, he shouldn't go to AEW, go to New Japan because you can still do the AEW matches, but New Japan will treat you like a king. There's no
Yeah,
stars there right now.
no, for sure. Like him and Time Bomb, just give me that all the time. That him and oh my god, what's the Time Splitter guy's name? Fucking oh my god, have him go against Show, have him go against Yo, have him go against whoever. Like he can run that division. He can be the face. Like New Japan's kind of in like a weird spot right now where
Mm-hmm.
they I feel like they're lacking star power, and at least Ricochet. I mean, what put him on the map was him and Osprey in New
Yep.
Japan. Like
Facts.
that, and then his PWG matches. Like those are the two things I would love for him to kind of like go back to his roots, even if it's for like a 6 month stint or something like that. Like it doesn't have to be like super long, but like have him get reestablished of who Ricochet is,
Is
and
yeah.
that's what I want to see. I think he can do that in AEW, but that would require him to talk, and that's the problem.
And
I think
see, even
New
more of
Japan,
what you were
fine.
saying, establish who Ricochet is. He could honestly, and I was thinking about, you said 6 months, do the other 6 months in where else? TNA. Do the Mustafa Ali plan. Like,
Yeah,
Mustafa has not lost since he left WWE. He's been killing it, putting banger matches in TNA. He's there. He goes to New Japan sometimes. He may go to AEW, who knows? But I'm sure Tony Khan would be more than happy to have him, just like Ricochet. If I'm Ricochet, I would not sign with AEW. I would either do what Pete said and go sign to New Japan or sign to TNA to where I can do New Japan stuff. But I would not sign to AEW if I was him.
yeah. It'll be intrigued to see how this is handled. Just, I mean, he's got a foot out the door already in
Oh, he's
WWE.
done. It's
Yeah.
over. Yeah, they're just waiting for the
So
contract to end.
exactly.
Did you
So
see Osprey's picture on Instagram? I don't know
no,
if it
what
was
was it?
I don't know if it was Instagram or Twitter. It was somewhere, but people Fikeville reposted it. It was him standing under what looks like a subway sign that said Ricochet on it.
I mean that put. I mean that put both of them on the map.
he
Their match
wants
in New
that.
Japan.
He wants that more than like anything. Because like he came out and spoke against the Speed Championship, which I mean, granted, he did have a point. A Ricochet doing 3 minute matches didn't make no damn sense. That made no damn sense just for Elon. And now my boy Andrade's there, which is don't get me started. People Triple H just failed.
DOA.
Yeah, just
DOA.
but like, yeah, no, man. So we'll see you later, Ricochet. But all right, Pete, take it away, brother. That's pretty much all that's the major thing that's happening in wrestling. I will say, Braun Breaker, he's winning me over, Pete. He's
Yo, he's
winning me. He's winning me over. And I wanted to ask you this specifically. He seems like a better heel than Gunther right now. On the low.
all
On the
right.
low. And
Don't
see, I
say
do.
things you can't take back, bro. Don't say
See,
things you can't take
I
back.
knew you. I knew you were gonna go there. I just feel the viciousness from him. Maybe it's because I haven't seen Gunther like terrorize in a while,
Hmm.
but like Braun is just wrecking people left and right. And granted, like I said, he ain't been wrecking people in ring. So like we need to see that. But he did have a banger with your guy, Ilya, where he like won. That shit was
Yeah.
cash money.
Yes.
So
You know what Gunther really needs, kind of, if you want him to go back to like that brutalizer that he was, is just have a match where he chops somebody like 18 times. Like all he does is chop them, and then you get the picture on social media of the dude's chest, and it's bloody and bruised. And it's like, this is who Gunther is. Like he never lost it. But Braun's great. I mean, for a guy who barks a lot, he's doing pretty well, I would say.
I'm in it. I'm in the dog pound, bro. I'm in it. Like honestly, Pete, this is how much I'm in it. If there was someone to take the belt off of Cody Rhodes, I want it to be him. I could get down with it because that's how much I've bought into Braun Breaker. Granted, it's too early, and I know Cody got to go on his run, but I'm just telling you, I'm putting my stock. If I had to put my chips into one person right now, and I am a Carmelo Hayes stan, don't get it twisted, but if I had to put my stack into one person, it's Braun Breaker, dude.
Like main roster only?
Yeah, dude's incredible.
If I had to put my money in one, because if it was including NXT, it's Trick Williams, like 100%. Like that dude is going to, when he's main roster, dude, it's over.
He can talk his ass, but I need him to get better in the ring, and that's why he's still in NXT, because like
for sure.
I watched that Ethan Page match. I was like, why they didn't let him cook? They didn't let him cook. But
yeah, man, who would I put? I just think, man, I know Ilya's losing, but like his look is just,
he's great too.
Money.
He's cash money.
Actually, you know who's for somebody who has been, maybe we can start with this match when we get to it, but for somebody who has been like the most underrated wrestler for I don't even know how long, 6 years plus in WWE.
I know where you're going.
Chad Gable, man. Yeah. Like he's
been killing it.
I think he figured it out.
Heel Gable, man.
Dude, I think this is it. Like he was pure babyface with American Alpha, and it was awesome. Like, and then once Jason Jordan was gone, he relied on him being just an insane athlete. But he never really like found, I feel like he never really like found a niche.
And then he went to the comedy.
This is
gimmick.
it.
No, for sure.
This is it. So we'll talk that. But before we jump into it, I wanted to recap. Since the last time we had 2 pay-per-views, which we did our records on, or our whatever predictions, was Double or Nothing and King of the Ring. I'll start with King of the Ring. I went 1-3. You went 3-1.
Hey, I watched that WWE, but I suck at AEW. I sucked at Double.
No, you did pretty good. You did pretty good. So
gosh.
I think this is the first time in a long time I beat you in a pay-per-view. I went 9-1 on Double.
I did not kill. I knew it. I was like, Pete did well.
Almost. You went 8-2 though. So
okay.
We both got Mox versus Takeshita wrong, which I'm still surprised by that outcome.
Yeah, me too. That was like, what? Why did you even have this match?
And even though we both oh no, we did. Oh yeah, we did. Oh, I did this wrong. Oh, I put you as a check mark. Hold up.
Yeah, I did bad, bro.
Stop the vote. Stop the count. You went 7-3.
I knew it was. I knew it wasn't as great as 8. Like I knew. I just chalked it up to, well, Pete said I did right. Pete,
because I wrote. I was saying, even though I picked Adam Copeland to win, and I think that was the wrong choice by AEW. This was before he got hurt.
Why did he do that spot, bro?
Did you see like his explanation? Because like I totally get it. He's just like, I felt so good. It's like when you just like vibe, like that's what
he just felt it. Like he just called it on the spot. You know
like, fuck it, yeah.
The whole time I was thinking of the documentary with him and Mick Foley, and I felt the whole time he was giving Malachi Black his Mick Foley moment that he had. But the only difference is, why did he win? Like in his moment, Mick passed it to him, but like, I guess he still felt he had.
My only thing is Malachi's going to WWE. Like,
yeah, facts. That it has to happen now.
I just think like this is even before he got hurt. I don't understand. The only reason is if he leaves. But like, Adam Copeland does not need to win, and he did, and then he got hurt, and now he's out like at least like 6 months or something like that.
Minimum 6 months, 6 to 12 months, maybe a year.
He's old, so like the recovery process is different. Goes against like I don't know stem cells.
Yeah, no, he's talking about Matt Cardona just win. A lot of people are talking about it, but like,
MVP's going.
He broke his damn leg, bro. Yeah. And when he jumped in, I was like, ooh, that did not look good.
Yes. So I went 9-1. You went 7-3.
Yeah,
So you
fucking.
got Trent versus Orange wrong, Tatasha versus Mox wrong, and Malachi versus Adam Copen wrong. That brings us on the year. You're 30-10.
Hey,
I'm 29-11. I'm
you're
one
right
behind
there,
you.
boy. That's what I'm
One
talking
behind
about.
you.
That's what I'm talking about. This is a
So
good year for you.
it's a good year for both of us, which leads us into Clash at the Castle. We have 5 matches at the moment scheduled.
All
I'm sure
right.
there'll be like a pre-show that we're not gonna do whatever.
No.
Like those don't count. So I'm just basing off what they have at the moment of the time of recording. So I think we should get the easy one out of the way. I don't think this is gonna go. I think this is pretty obvious. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill versus Elbow Fire and Isla Dawn for. Oh wait, and sorry, and Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark.
Yeah.
Triple threat tag match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Do you think anybody has a chance outside of Bianca or Jade?
Uh, okay, so hear me out, and we
I'm
will talk
listening.
about this throughout this
I'm
match.
listening.
We're in Scotland, right?
Yep.
Glasgow.
Yep.
Are they gonna make 3 people from that place lose?
I think you don't have. Oh, no. I'll just say no for now.
Okay, okay. So, and that's my only thing. If how I feel about it, that this kind of tip in my hand, I feel like the 2 later will lose. So,
Oh.
so if anybody were to win, I could see Alba pinning like Zoe Stark. I could see because it's triple threat Zoe Stark getting the pin. Now,
Okay.
am I picking that? Hell no. I'm going down with Jade Bianca losing because I don't think they're breaking up. I mean, winning because I don't think they're breaking up till they break themselves up. And I think they're adding stability to this belt. So I'm picking Bianca and Jade. But you asked me, could I see anyone losing? This is the one match where I think if they were to give the home crowd a person,
Mm-hmm.
is this? It's got to be this one.
I think it'd be a good just. It'd be nice. I don't know if you saw that Alba Fire's mom died when she was visiting in Florida in a car accident. So
See,
like that'd be
I didn't
good
even
for
know that.
her. Yeah, it sucks. Like her winning and then Isla winning at home would be like an awesome moment. I just don't think they want. I mean, it's like the perfect when you do a triple threat. Like you have, Isla pin Zoe, and then it's like Bianca
Bianca
and
and Jade look strong. They're like you have
yeah,
them
it's
beating people up.
yeah. And so like that's kind of like how I think it's set up. But I think they want to book Bianca and Jade as like absolute powerhouses,
Mm-hmm.
and I personally think that the only way that they're losing their championship is between their like chemistry
Oh yeah,
getting wonky and then they butt heads afterwards. So I'm going Bianca and Jade for this
I'm
one.
I'm right there with you, pal. I
All
am
right,
right there with you.
all right, choose
Hell
Bianca.
no, I'm not picking against the queens.
Okay,
Hell no.
hell no. Okay, let's do another easy one. Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles.
Hey, look, my boy is look, Pete. My boy is putting in his resume for best wrestler on the planet. I'm pushing the agenda. 5-star first AJ Styles match.
Yep,
4.5-star Logan Paul match.
yep.
I think this I Quit match, he coming for another one. Fiver. Cody's getting the dub, but his reign is about great matches and showing why he's the best wrestler on the planet. I'm in it. I'm loving the reign, so I'm all in on Cody
I
Rhodes.
agree. Yep. Have Cody Rhodes do a match like every 6, 8 weeks. Maybe, yeah, like 6 to 8 matches a year.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be a good like range for Cody. I think, like you said, I think this is gonna be a banger. It's gonna be really hard to top their first match because that one was, I mean,
Mama
match of the year
Rhodes.
worthy.
Mama Rhodes took the flight to Scotland. Does
Ooh.
AJ try to do some Rockian techniques, final Bossian techniques, and kidnap
Yeah.
Mama Rhodes?
I mean, if she's there, I mean, why
She
not?
she she went on the plane. She definitely went. Cody posted
If
on IG.
if you got it, use it. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's fuel to a fire right there. I think absolutely, but there's no way Styles is winning. There's no chance. Like
Yeah,
Cody's holding this belt for a year plus. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a banger. I would say minimum 4-star match.
I agree.
And Cody Rhodes is taking the belt
Nice. I'm right
back.
there with you. Predicting 5-star, but like you said, at
Ooh.
minimum 4-star. I'm in it. I Quit match. He's on his John Cena shit right now.
Okay, right on. This one Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable.
Ugh.
The first time I did that we had this match, I picked Chad Gable thinking it was his match. Sammy won, and I think that was the right call at the time.
I picked
This
Sammy,
is
huh?
this is Chad's time. This is Chad Gable's. Actually, let me put it this way: if Gable wins, he re-signed with WWE. If Gable loses, he did not re-sign with WWE.
And,
And I
and the
know
and the rumor is
AEW
he did
wants him.
and the rumor is he did resign. Like I
Oh,
saw
is that the
some.
rumor? I
That's
didn't
the
see that rumor
rumor.
yet.
And like
Okay.
one other person like rumored that like one of his stipulations was he wanted to win something. That's what I like. And I don't believe that one. But the Fightful rumor was that he did sign back. So like I do agree with you. If he signs, he's winning this thing. But like story wise though, because I'm all about the story. Because I do agree with you. If he signed, he like at some point he's gonna win if he
Yep.
signed. But my question is, and I asked this same thing to you at King of the Ring, and it's why I picked Sammy. Do you have him win before they break up? Him and Otis and
Here's the thing. I don't think they're going to break up. I think
oh.
Otis is turning heel.
Oh, you're in the Otis. Okay, okay,
I
okay.
think I think like because it's like the Triple H thing where like I think if Vince McMahon was running it, Otis would turn face. I think they set it up really well where it's like Otis is getting pushed to his limits and he's gonna turn his back on Gable. I don't think so. I think he's gonna see that Gable
Mm.
was right.
You think he's a swerve? Ooh, that'd be a good swerve. Because
I think Otis is because Otis, God, what he had something earlier with Sammy where like I think it was like a SmackDown where like he could have like hit Sammy but decided not to. I think he'll do that same spot, but then he is going
it
to.
hit Sammy. Okay.
And I think Otis is going to like KO Sammy. Gable hits him with a suplex and pins him for 3, and then we have a new Intercontinental Champion. So I'm picking Gable.
Damn, I like that. I like that a lot because that was my whole question of if they're pulling it is because like Otis is over right now, man. But what a way to turn him like over even more so by turning all those cheers to like just ravenous
Yep.
boos.
And this
Oh,
crowd's gonna be hot. This crowd's gonna be super
damn.
hot.
All right, you convinced me. I'm going Gable as well. This is a Pete special. Dial it in on FanDuel. Pete special. The Otis turn switcherooski because I thought he was gonna go face. This is a big switch. Signing it on FanDuel. Pete locked
Let's
it
do
in.
it.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
I'm in with that. I'm
All
rocking.
right. It's like it's one of these things like if Otis goes like face, like it makes perfect sense. I just think the swerve would be incredible if Otis went
It would
heel.
be no, you pitched me because like it's predictable as hell
Yep.
For Otis to go the right way, and even more so, it's a way to show how he's different than Sammy. Because this whole thing through the story was, I've been through this with the bloodline. I've been through this. Like, trust me, because like I've been in your shoes. Well, no, Sammy, I wasn't in your shoes. This guy's my family. I'm not leaving him. I
Yes.
can fuck with that.
Hell yeah.
That would be fire.
Okay.
But
Right
they
on.
got to kick Maxine and Tozawa to the curb to pick up the
See
crew.
that's yeah. I think like Otis just like power bombs Tozawa, and I don't know what they would do with Maxine. That maybe we can have some dilemma with
You can
her,
have
but
some
I think
Ivy Nile come in here to try to like, and then the Creeds are like, "Whoa, leave their business alone," type shit, and like
yeah,
that sparks of them coming over. I don't know, but
we'll see.
I do think by the end of this version of Alpha Academy has to be done in the sense of whatever they do, it has to be separated from the people who don't rock with Gable and the people that do rock with Gable.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree with
Yes.
that for sure.
I also think I'm gonna call it. This is my match of the night.
Okay.
I think this one's gonna be insane.
Oh,
I can't wait.
if Cody Rhodes, AJ Styles, my that's mine. So
Okay.
yeah.
Next up is Bailey versus Piper Niven.
Mhm.
So
I kind of gave away my pick.
I think Bailey's holding it. I think it's probably gonna be a spoil. Yeah, this will be a spoiler for who I'm picking in the next match. I think you have the other Scotland people lose, and it makes it so much bigger for Drew. I think Bailey's winning this. I mean, yeah, I
Bailey's
just
losing to Nia Jax, bro. Like they're doing that at SummerSlam. I feel like Bailey's holding it till SummerSlam, and then she's gonna start a real program with Nia
okay.
Jax, Queen of the Ring type shit. Nia's earned it, and I'm picking Bailey until SummerSlam. So that
Ooh.
I'm sorry, Piper. Like it's been cool, but like I don't know. It's just like
Yeah,
Nia Jax's been putting in that work, and there's no one else. I watch SmackDown, and honestly, Raw and NXT are better than both better than SmackDown. I watch it every week just for Cody Rhodes and like LA Knights, like a
for sure.
smidgen touch. But
Yep.
like, bro, Bailey has no one over there right now, and
Yep.
it's like they're setting up the Nia shit. So
I
yeah,
agree. That's why I can't see Piper winning. Like,
mm-mm.
I
Not for
don't
some
know.
cheap heat. Nah,
Yeah, no, no way. I think like she'll get her like shine, like she's a good wrestler and everything like that. But Bailey's holding this belt for
I
sure.
agree. I
Okay,
agree.
last match.
So you think Drew winning?
Okay, so Damian Priest ain't on the cover of the Clash at the Castle promo material. It's
See,
Drew McIntyre.
see,
I think
I,
it's. I think that they want Drew to win, and this is how Punk gets the belt.
mm,
Because
interesting.
the only way I can think is Punk causes Drew to lose,
Yeah.
and then they can start that feud without the belt. But I think they want Punk to have a belt. So
See,
I think it's gonna go from Priest to Drew to Punk.
interesting. See, I'm of the belief that Punk and Drew don't need the belt. At least
I do agree with that.
at least now, at least right now, and hear me out. You want every money match you can get with CM Punk while you can. And we know Triple H wants Gunther to have some sort of thing.
Yep.
I could see Gunther getting the belt and CM Punk going after. And then
Okay.
they do some feud toward the end of the year. CM Punk wins. Drew comes back around type shit. You let Gunther hold it for like the beginning portion of the year. And then you have CM Punk and Drew at SummerSlam. That's how I'm feeling. I'm going. Drew gets screwed by CM Punk because I believe Punk had that promo on Raw where he was like, "I'm taking everything from you, big dog. You preyed on my downfall, bro. Like I'm taking everything from you. And what's everything? Taking this man's match at SummerSlam. I mean, at Clash of the Castle. This whole pay per view's built around you, and that's why I think it makes it even better that he's on the cover because it's
Yeah.
for you, bro. And you not winning, L. L. Monday Night Raw is gonna be so hyped this Monday. L's.
Because like I
Convince me the
think
other way. Because like
I
I'm that's where I'm at.
yeah, I think okay, because my line of thinking is Drew winning this. You're not gonna do Cody versus Styles again at SummerSlam, so
I don't think so.
you need a front cover match, and I think Punk and Drew can be that front cover match, and it's
I agree.
already there. And if it's for a belt, I think that
It
holds
hypes it
more
up.
weight.
Yeah, it does. It
Yeah,
does hype it up.
like I don't think you want Damian Priest headlining SummerSlam.
Question. Okay, question. Could Punk get the belt? Okay, so what we're not what and see, this is why I forgot to mention this portion of my theory.
Mhm.
There is a pay-per-view between SummerSlam and this.
Which one is it?
Money in the Bank. Could CM Punk beat Damian Priest?
Oh,
And you get a match out of CM, you get a match for Damian Priest as well in this run. Like I
I
said,
did not.
you
I did not
amplify
know
Damian
Money in the
Priest.
Bank was in
Yeah, Money in
between.
the Bank is in between. That is something that I should have mentioned. That is
No, no,
100% of the
I
theory
should have known that.
because that's where Jay Uso. That's why Jay Uso's not at Clash. He was the first one to declare for Money in the Bank.
Yep. Oh, does that change my line of thinking? Hmm. No, I'm still gonna stick with it.
All right.
I'm still thinking like whatever happens at Money in the Bank. I think that they want this set up. In my mind, SummerSlam, Drew versus Punk for the title. So I
Okay, let
think
me ask you because SummerSlam also Gunther has a guaranteed match at SummerSlam. That's the fucked up thing in all this. I forgot that's another thing because he won King of the Ring.
triple threat.
Possible. That's what I was that either way we went, that's how I was gonna pitch. I was gonna say
Hmm.
Drew gets mad and he like causes shit the whole way there to get put in that shit.
Yeah, I guess because then I think like the other way you could do it is Drew loses because of Punk. You still have Punk versus Drew at SummerSlam, just not for a belt.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could do Priest versus
That's what I was
Gunther.
gonna say. Is there a realm where Priest just fights Gunther for
Yes, yeah. I think Punk has to cost Drew the title. So I guess it's in my mind. In my mind, I have two lanes to pick from. They both lead to Drew versus Punk, but do they have the belt or not?
Mm-hmm.
Man, now I'm double guessing myself. So
Because
I still
that's a real detail that I should have said, because like that's the King of the Ring prize is that Gunther, and that's
yes,
why I said the Nia Jax thing, because they both have guaranteed title matches at SummerSlam. Now it doesn't say if it's a triple threat or not, so
yeah,
that's the
fuck.
thing. It's just that they are fighting for the belt at
Do they
SummerSlam.
want Gunther to lose?
That's the major thing.
I think they're okay with Gunther losing. Okay,
Just not to Damian Priest.
man, am I?
Money in the Bank, and that
No,
throws a big wrench. It does.
I think Drew's. I'm picking Drew. I
I'm
think they
picking him to
want that.
win.
I think they want that end scene of the crowd going ballistic with
Mm-hmm.
Drew winning in Scotland and setting up Drew and Punk. I'm gonna trust my gut. I'm going with Drew.
All
I'm
right.
going with Drew.
I'm going with Damian Priest only because CM Punk comes and fucks Drew McIntyre.
I think that's super likely. I think you have a couple avenues to take in this match.
You do. No, you definitely do. It depends on what you want. And like, boy, talk about the boy, Drew and Punk go erupt. It
Yeah.
erupts. It erupts. Like, and honestly, the best stories right now in WWE are Chad Gable
Yep.
and whatever Drew and Punk got going on.
Yep.
So,
I agree.
because Bloodline 2.0 kind of stale.
Did you see the rumor? Because I think the rumor was that they signed Jacob Fatu and that like he's just so much better than Solo that they aren't putting him on TV because they think they'll outshine Solo. I love that rumor if that's true. But yeah,
I
I
saw
want
that rumor as well. I also saw that your boy, oh, what's his name? The other brother,
Tongaloa.
the one that's still in New Japan, the big
Oh,
Hikuleo.
he Kaleo, yeah.
Yeah, he's done with New Japan, and he like they already trademarked the name Talaloa,
Yep,
and
saw that
and
today.
and
Yep.
like I honestly think that the real thing is that Fatu. I don't think that was supposed to get released because
Mm.
I honestly think he's going to be on Team Roman. I think Solo's going to have the Tongans.
Yeah, no, for sure. They're having the Tongas. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can whenever Roman comes back, he's coming back with the Usos and Jacob Fatu, baby.
Ooh. You think he's coming back with the Uso? I mean, he's coming back with Jimmy, but
I think they're gonna get Jay because I think they're all gonna be babyface. Because I remember there was an interview and Jay kind of spills the beans because Jay predicted the. I mean, let me not say predicted. It's him. He said he was gonna do a match with his brother at WrestleMania. He told us
mhm.
that in an interview a while ago. He also told us the thing he wants more than that is for them to do the bloodline, but it's babyface.
Ah,
That's
okay.
this. Like crowds are screaming every time Paul Heyman touches the mic. We want Roman. Like that shit
Yeah.
is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Dude's gonna come back popular, and if you want Jacob Fatu to matter, have him as the baby face with Roman. They say he's Roman a couple times. Like have him as Roman's like enforcer.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So
I do agree. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
it's gonna be crazy. All right, last thing before we get up out of here, let me ask you: is it too early for Swerve versus your guy, Will Ospreay, Forbidden Door, June 29th? How do you feel about it? Let me hear what you think.
I think it's fine if Swerve wins. I think Osprey can lose and it's no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is I honestly would love it. I would hate it if Swerve lost.
Me
But I
too.
think it would really solidify Swerve as a champion, and I think Osprey would be perfectly fine even if he lost. I think, I mean, in a perfect world, Osprey takes the belt off Mox and
Mm.
holds the New Japan and can do some
Ooh,
because,
okay.
like, I mean, this is just from personal experience. When I was over in Japan, United Empire is so over. They were so over,
They miss him. They miss him a lot.
and they're missing star power in New Japan. Will Osprey can, I would love it to have him. I mean, I know he's just like got here and he's only been in like AEW like consistently for a few months, but my dream would be him losing to Swerve, beating Mox, holding that belt, and maybe holding the belt in America at least or something like that. But
Okay.
um,
Yeah, I don't want Swerve to lose.
solidify Swerve. They need to solidify Swerve.
I agree. And see, I think you solidify Swerve. And for some reason, while I don't know why they showed MJF watching Daniel Garcia and Will Ospreay watching Daniel Garcia, But man, I could get down with a Daniel Garcia, Will Ospreay, MJF triple threat for the international. I could get down with that, bro. Like
Oh
for
man.
sure. And I could
Yeah,
all because my thing is, whenever you put MJF in the championship match, he has to win again.
he has to.
Like, so it's like you have
Unless
to
it's a
keep,
triple threat or something like you just said. Like,
yeah, for
if it's
sure.
yeah,
But and that's
that'd be
why,
fine.
and that's why I think the international he could take an L and let Daniel Garcia win, or
Yeah, yeah.
let it Will Ospreay, whatever, whichever one
Yep.
you want to do. And MJF is okay. But I think whenever you put MJF in an actual championship scenario, he can't lose. So like
Yep.
you got to keep him away from that as long as. So the question is now, which one are you going with, Swerve, MJF, or Ospreay? That's where AEW is right now.
I'm cool with Swerve beating Ospreay than losing to MJF. I'm perfectly fine with that.
And that's kind of what I kind of want MJF Swerve at All In. And you have
I want him at Wembley or whatever.
yeah, and you have Swerve hold it till Wembley. You have MJF beat him at Wembley.
Agreed. Yep, I would love that.
Yeah, I would be down with that. But we'll see if that happens because he might be the two-belt Billy Goat after a while, which I wouldn't be mad at. I wouldn't be mad at it, but I would just be sad Swerve lost. But I digress.
Sure.
All right, Pete, give the people our picks real quick, and then we'll get out of here.
Yep. All right. So our matches: Bianca and Jade versus Alba Fire and Isla Dawn versus Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. We both had Bianca and Jade. Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles. We both had Cody Rhodes. Sami Zayn versus Gable. We both had Gable. Bayley versus Piper. We both had Bayley. And then there are only different Priest versus Drew McIntyre. I have McIntyre. You have Damian Priest.
I hate that I'm picking Damian Priest, but I have to stress if CM Punk ain't in the building, I'm gonna be sick.
Is CM Punk on the plane? That's what I need to know.
Like, I would be sick, bro. If CM Punk, and see, that's the funny thing. They haven't said anything about Punk in weeks. And it's like, they should keep it quiet. You got to keep it quiet if he's coming here. And like, absolutely. Oh, man, I'm going to be so sick if he's not even there. That would be, ugh. But yeah, no, that's the one I can't believe I'm picking Damian Priest because he is a transitional champion if I've ever seen one. Like, no disrespect to him either. No disrespect. He's been great. He's been good holding. It's been a good time. But like, I don't know. I ain't rocking. Is there? Well, let me ask you real quick. Is there a world where Drew loses, but it's not even for the belt? Money in the Bank. Finn Balor wins. Is there a world where you keep CM Punk and Drew out of it after this, and Finn Balor wins Money in the Bank for the Judgment Day breakup because he took Liv's key card?
I'm not saying it's 0%, but I think it's close to 0%.
Okay. I just had to ask because he did take Liv's key card in the Dominic and Liv as the world turn stuff. And he tweeted keyfabe today. And
I saw the keyfabe. Yep.
I was like, shit, he did pull that shit. But all right, Pete, tell the people they can follow you on social media.
Yeah, best way to find me is on Twitter, my anime podcast. What do you say, Annie? What do you say, ANI on Twitter? So follow me there.
Hell yeah, make sure y'all go follow Pete. You can follow me at LynnBWT and follow the BrosWhoThink at BrosWhoThink. Until next time, y'all have a good one. For Pete, my name is Lyndon, and peace.
Peace.